Hello and welcome to another one of these series where I'm using the big map for ATS, which consists of Canadream, the Coast to Coast and the Mexico maps. And previously with the last two trucks I have driven them and tested them for about 10,000 miles each, and now the time has come for me to configure and customize another truck. So I thought I'd bring it in and actually show me customizing one to my spec. The truck can go for this time because it's featured the International 9800 carbon, the Freightliner FLD by Harbin. So I thought this time I'd go for another old school cab over, which is the Kenworth K100E, and it's a mod by Overfloater, and it is a bit workshop. So I thought I'd get in and show you be doing some customization to the truck. So I'll show you also a bit of the customization available. So you've got standard carb, you've got a VIT carb, you've got aerodyne VIT. Chassis is 4x2, 6x4 and 6x4B and an 8x4, but we'll just stick with a standard 6x4 configuration this time. So engine wise, we have a range of Cummins. We've got the 444 Cummins, and that comes in 444, 520, or that's it. Or you got the N14s, which I've decided to go for the one that's offered with the truck, which is an N14. It's got 525 horsepower. Transmissions, there's different ones. There's 18 speeds, different ratios. There's 10 speed, 6 speed, 7 speed, 13 speed, 10 speed. But I've decided to change the gearbox to that one because they're running a bit lower at revs and speeds than what the higher ratio ones do. Interior, well, I've brown, got red, got like a tan. There's a tan. There's not much difference. There's a green. There's a white. There's also a wine, which is very nice. So I think I'll go with the wine. Interior there. Paint jobs. This comes with a myriad of different stripe paint jobs, as you see here, in different styles. So you've got metallic stripes there. You've got plain flat stripes, you've got different styles of stripes on the truck. I think we'll pick that one. Go white, and then we'll have some black stripes on it. So it looks a bit like a zebra, and also it's about in the colours of the BTC I drive for. So external accessories now. Looks like there's loads of these for this truck. So different wood flaps. Say you've got a white truck, we'll put white Kenworth mud flaps on it there. But say varying different choices of mud flaps. Right, you can have double intake, dual exhaust with single intake or single dual intake there. Shield is already on, so with that. Sure. Exit, so put some long pipes on this because fancy some takes. You can have the short ones which come as standard, then you can have the medium ones, and then you can have the long intakes, but I think the medium ones will be sufficient on this truck. Inlet, this is where you change the cap. Black standard, then you go shiny, or air rams on, which, well, leave it on air rams. Wheels and tyres, there's nothing out of the ordinary in these, so I think I'll just leave those alone on standard. And must come, one of the mods does come with its own tyres, but I'm not too sure which one it is, so I'll just stick with the Vortex tyres. So we're leaving the wheels alone. leave them as pretty standard. So we've got steps there. You can have a original ladder needs to be removed. Would you like to go for a clean look with like our custom stripes? So you slot there, and this. So put some lights on here. Just that's few. Or the orange lights going down each side. So the series, each time I change a truck where the previous one ends up with 10,000 miles, that's where I start with the next truck. Going mud flaps, you can have plain ones. Oh no, that's the ones behind there, but I think I'll leave them black. Tyres, cab flares, you put flares on the cab as well. Just have the same ones as we've got on the sides here, just to keep it well decorated, so it keeps a little bit of consistency throughout as well. I'm heavily customizing this truck. Yeah. We'll put a white one in there. Ladder, the aero ladder. Yeah, so I have to use the aero ladder there, because if you choose any of the other option, it removes the side skirts. So we move on to now the bump, the front wood flaps. You can have the black ones, Kenworth white. The KW ones like what I believe I put on the back, so consistent. Bumper, you can have the original bumper for the truck, which doesn't look very nice. Custom bumper, custom chrome. There's an aero bumper there, which actually doesn't look too bad, but you lose. So, but you have to put the front mud flaps back on there. Done mud flaps. Grill, you can have 1 bar, now 3 bars, 5 bars, or you can go for the full 7 bars, which doesn't look too bad actually. Flat ladder, fender. Ones you can have double ones, but I think we'll have them because the black does continue straight on with those fenders. The rear bumper, I'll leave it on the US headlights. Have got Sissel's Mega Pack installed here, but I don't know if it's compatible with this truck. GPS, I have to have one of those in. Window trim, allow the window and then trim there. Fenders we've just done. Say some of these dots aren't in the right places. Chrome, custom, original. I think the original visor looks well on this, but I'm only setting this up for roof lamps. Don't need to put any more on, it already has them. Horns, we've already got double horns. Aero kit, you put a spoiler on. And put a bit of everything on, which will be handy that for when towing like the box trailers. It will make the truck a bit more aerodynamic. So and I know this is a bit boring for you, but I thought I'd never shown you me customizing a truck before. So some of these it'll let you do them both sides at once. It looks like this truck's only one side at once here. Things. When I finish customizing the outside and inside of the truck, I'll pause briefly and that, and I may do a quick short job with the truck just to show you it working. So that's flares down that side, but for some reason we haven't got the flares on this side, so we'll have to, that's it. Put the lights on here. I'll try and get the flares to work on this side as well, if I can find a dot for them, but sometimes that isn't that easy to locate the dots when they're all over the place, like on this mod sometimes. But oh, you've done the side skirts, haven't we? Yeah. Down that side now. Right. Skirts. Really, it's a funny place to get at this. Cab flares, there we are. I found out what some more up on the roof as well, so we will have to do some more customization for this. I know other people would say this is looking an abomination, a mess, but it's my truck. It's me who's got to put up with it for 10,000 miles, so I'll be doing a few jobs in this. So I do have a few more trucks to test as well in this stuff come. I still have the Macar to do. There's a Freightliner FLB, the Agorsi, which I'd like to cover. Freightliner Agorsi as well, and there's a few more, and then I may talk some of the GTM mods that's available, and then some of the Gamblins. So just work. Even now got all cab flares up there. It's up there, so now to show you some of the things that's available on the inside. So got our GPS there, so we can actually remove that one. Mirrors. We have two basic mirrors, one small mirrors or two small mirrors, so I think we'll go for the basic mirrors. Not that you'll be able to see much here. Driver's plate there. Steering wheels, it is compatible with the steering wheel pack DLC, so a few different ones there. Just seeing if I can see where the fuel gauge is on this truck. I can't at the moment. Yeah, it's down there bottom. Let's want one that doesn't cover that too much. Standard, then you get your retro wheel there. Genesis, the classic white wheel. Then you can have one that's truck colour, but if you get a bright truck colour, they're horrible, so I'll leave that on the classic black. Dashboard, cabin accessories. So it is compatible with Sissel's Mega Pack, so I think, well, I can't see it there, so is there actually one that I won't be able to see it there, so I want one that's sun visor, hanging items. Some things it's compatible with in Sissel's Mega Pack, some things it isn't, and that's what I like to see in a mod. Your mod is actually have a period radio modelled in them. There's driver's plate. Wood. So now we can change the colour of the wood on the dashboard to get one that you like, which I quite like that one, but then again my taste will be different to somebody else's, so put a dashboard computer there. I think it's getting the right one though to go on. Vertical there. So that's customization done. So now I've got to go ahead and purchase this truck at garage up here in Saguenay. This is in Quebec, which is part of the Canadream map, so stick it there. I've already put myself here. I know I'm driving as a woman. It's because I have a few different profiles, and some are drivers with women advertise. It's just so I can tell the difference between them. So there, and that should now put me in that truck. So do a brief pause here, and the next time it's something I should be loaded onto a trailer, and then we'll go off and do a short job. So welcome back after that brief pause. Now we are loaded with, and this truck is noisy by the way, I warn you now, but it does sound nice. So we have just loaded up trailer up that has 43,032 pounds of melons, and we are going to Montreal. It's about 240 miles away, so it should be enough to give a rough idea of what this truck is like at first. So I've adjusted the seating positions as well, so to something that I can cope with.
Turn right.
Here, so I know it's not ideal, but I'm on a single monitor and I do not have track IR, so sort of have to get them best I can.
Go straight on.
Being a Cummins engine, I'm sure this will be some of, I think, Chris Burns sounds in this, and the sounds fantastic in my opinion.
Get ready to turn right.
We had a little drive
Turn right
from the garage and over to Sunshine Crops where I picked this load up. So yeah, it's my pedals are dual clean, so sometimes the clutch does that on these.
Get ready to turn
and this
right.
is the same gain volume as the last truck. I haven't altered that, so
turn left.
It may be a bit loud. And the dashboard computer is just like the Volvo one. That's default in the game. No, I did try one of these trucks in quick jobs, but it was fitted with a 6-speed gearbox, and I've never been a lover of the 6 speeds. Transmissions in trucks, so Oh, this truck is not fitted with a retarder as far as I know. No, it isn't, so sort of relying on a Jake brake to hold it. I will put the links to the maps in the description, but say I do not take responsibility for any other links do not work, but the combinations from Wombat Chucker's video, so the reason why I picked 10,000 miles is because you'd normally earn enough money to set up a garage and buy another truck, at least one, and it also gives a third test drive to go over different areas of the map with terrains and hills and things, as well as using Jazzy Cat's trailer and cargo park. You get a good variety of weights and variations in loads as well, so after each 5 truck module review, I'll rank the 5 I've tested in that bank in order, and then the next 5 I'll rank them in order of testing till I run out of truck mods to test that's free and on the workshop. And then I may go on the forum to see if I find any more free truck mods, and then when I rank them, I'll put the winners of each 5 groups, test those again, and then I'll rank those in order till eventually I get round to my favourite mod, because I've got one that I rate on drivability and things as well. That's other things. So if you think that's like a plan, just let me know in the comments down below. I'll do this quick job, configure, and that's so.
Go straight on.
I say this sound may be a bit loud, so I do apologise for that. If it is, I'll do some adjustments for the next video, because that will be another like job as one comes available, that job for a silent chucking type of video. So far I've done 93 miles in this truck, I haven't had any problem with it, so probably about 150 to go, which shouldn't take too long. I do have some other mods in here, like the small corner top mirror mod, and I have the top bar minimal visor mod. Obviously you've seen I've got Sissel's mega packing, and I have the real AI traffic sounds by SIF, as well as Jazzy Cat's trailer cargo pack and the military cargo packing as well.
Go straight on.
I don't know if I've got any more mods installed. I don't think I have, but if I have, there's a list of some mods that I recommend, as well as links to get them from. The links for Jazzy Cat is actually linked to Jazzy Cat's own website, and there you can download the various different trailers and cargo and AI traffic packs and things for both ATS and ATS2.
Go straight on.
So at one time I've never really bothered with mod trucks before. Playing the game a good while now and decided it was time I did. So I did some research and some checking around. I watched a few different YouTube streamers using some of the mod trucks and decided why not give some of them a try. So there's only really one mod I've tried, two of them I tried briefly before. That was the International 9800, and I've driven a Negosi before as well, before I started this profile. So
keep right.
but they say with mods, use them, it's your choice.
Exit right.
You can't always go off other people's opinions of them though. There's a couple of streamers that I know of will actually do the mod showcases and then show a little bit of a job with them. So I've decided to show you me customising one, what's available, and basically build the truck so you know what spec it is if you do it, and showing you the job. So so you may start to learning to drive them as well, because each truck drives differently. Yeah, so compulsory way in there. Sometimes you can go a full journey without being pulled in, then other times you can pass way stations and it's nearly every way station that you have to go in that you pass, so it's totally random, those things. So if you like loud, noisy, bassy trucks, this may be the one for you. But with your parents or how mate, got this on a headset and it sounds fantastic, so it'll probably be a bit of a speaker blower if you have it too loud direct through speakers, this truck, but so these are my first impressions of it. So I really noticed on my channel I've been doing 1 or 2 live streams as well, and there's should be another live stream coming up Thursday at some point. Live streaming at 8 o'clock UK time, and I'll be on ATS multiplayer, and on that I shall be using a standard stock truck. So be starting in Reno on the sim server, because I don't think the UK server's updated. And the piece of news that I learned yesterday, the Renault T is finally going to be released into ETS2, I think this coming Thursday. So that will involve a game update or something, because when they add new trucks in ETS2 they give a game update, yet in ATS they're classed as DLC. So the economy of this truck's not bad up to now, but time will tell how good it really is over time. So there is one piece of advice when you're playing the game: don't drive it tense and wound up, just relax and go with it. And if you're struggling to control the trucks and things at first, persevere and stick with it, because you do learn how to handle corner, etc. Just stick with it and it'll come to you. And then it sounds boring to some people, but once you get into it, it isn't, and it can become quite addictive as well, as the quality of the mods available for it as well. So you can alter it totally from the standard base game. So you've got your traffic mods, in cargo mods, there's plenty of different trailers you can, mod trailers you can download and install from various sources. There's different trucks. Now I will not review paid mods because I don't believe in paying for paid mods, but I know some people do use some of the RTA mods, and I think there's John Rudder's Peterbilt around, but there's plenty of good quality mods. And if you want to know decent quality mods, Viper's 389 is about the best mod in terms of customization and things that there is. I may feature that in a later stage, this profile, but I'm sure if you've seen plenty of videos on this game and plenty of things, you've seen plenty of people using Viper's 389. So we're getting quite near the outskirts of Montreal city now. Not Montreal the country, but Montreal the city. So there's quite a few places, if you're not from America, that you will have heard of in the game, so especially on this map combination there is.
Keep right, and then
There's
turn
only one
right.
thing that I wish SCSR would do, is implement
Turn right.
some proper ice roads into this game, like the ice road truckers use. I know there's Dalton Elliott Highway mod, but I don't know if that's been updated or not. And that's a 1:1 scale map, by the way. It's updated. Normally comes in a summer version or a winter version. That is one interesting, challenging map, with it being on 1:1, so they do actually take time to master.
Go straight on.
Where am I dropping off? Walbert. Blow that map up a little bit.
Go straight on.
Well, so far I haven't found much I don't like about this truck, so I guess my first impressions I quite like it. There's not many mod trucks still have animated gear sticks, and this one hasn't. Well, it's just same as say, not many of these trucks still have the animated gear shifters in them.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Here we are, safe and sound.
Engine up, and so this is about one of the best truck mods that I've ever used, so that in mind. You're seeing the customization for it, building it, so anyhow, the next video I shall probably feature with this truck will probably be a silent. I'll crank up the volume in the game so you can really hear what it sounds like when it's at work, so 10-10 for now. Stay safe on them roads and don't have too many accidents. Goodbye.